What's up, my reseller friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina. I thrift to resell at eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I promise there's a reason for this angle of this camera. First of all, I'm in my car, and if I flipped it the other way, the steering wheel was going to be in the way, but by filming this way, the steering wheel is not in the way, and it leaves room up on top for me to show you my what solds. So I am waiting in the car for my daughter to get off school, so I had a little bit of extra time, so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to film a quick video for you. I'm going to show you 10 of some of my recent eBay sales, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick little haul of some stuff that I just picked up at Savers from a quick 30-minute trip. All right, so the first item, I got my little notes. First item is this hand blown ornament. It sold for $15. It's really pretty. It's got this butterfly and it's sparkly, and I believe on one side has a butterfly, one side has a dragonfly. I didn't know the brand. I believe I didn't know the brand, but it's okay because it's such a pretty ornament. It's still sold anyways. I had it listed for $20. I didn't really know what it was worth, but I had best offers turned on. Somebody offered me $15 plus shipping, and I took it. Next is this lot of Pittsburgh Steelers shirts for kids. When I'm at yard sales, I find a lot of clothing for sports teams. And what's really cool about it is normally when you find one, there's another or another or another. So I like to buy sports clothing in lots and bundle them up. And this particular bundle sold for $12 plus the cost of shipping. I sold this Lego keychain. It's a minifigure keychain of the Flash, and this sold for $20, free shipping. I had no idea that these Lego keychains had value, but they definitely do. In the same lot that I purchased this, it also came with 2 Boba Fett figures from Star Wars, and both of those ones sold pretty quickly, and I think they sold for around the same price. So I wanted to show you this lot of baby doll clothes. So I buy a lot of Barbie stuff in bulk, and a lot of times when you buy Barbie stuff, you get other doll things mixed in there too. And I just had a bunch of random unbranded, or I don't know what doll they came from, clothes, but these were not for Barbie size. These were more for like baby dolls. And I just didn't know what dolls they came from. So I still sold them, and look at, they sold for $11.69. You can see in my title is very generic. But yeah, there's still people looking for doll clothes out there, and they like to buy them in bundles. This Thor ornament sold for $14.99 plus the cost of shipping. I did get a couple of low blow offers for this on Mercari. However, I did not have offers turned on eBay, and someone just came and bought it for full price on eBay. I got this at a yard sale. I don't know how much I paid for it because I bundled it with a whole bunch of stuff, but I know that my cost wasn't really that much. This Anaheim Angels helmet. Now, when I saw this at a yard sale, I didn't know if I wanted to buy or not. It was just one of those things where I was going back and forth. Would this be a good pickup? Would it not? I don't know. But when I asked the guy how much he wanted for it, and he said $2, I was like, okay, it's worth a gamble. So I bought it, and then I sold it for full price, $50 plus shipping. And the buyer returned it. So that sucked because I have free return. So I did have to pay for him to return it back to me, and it does weigh over a pound, so that kind of sucked. The good thing though was that he did live in California. I ship from California, so I had that on my side. But then I relisted it, and then somebody sent me an offer for, I believe, $30, and then I counter offered at $40, and they declined my offer, and then someone just came up and straight up bought it for the full price of $50. So even after accepting that return, having to pay for the return shipping, I'm still making a pretty good profit off of this. So this was a really good pickup. Next, I have these HP headphones. Now, whenever I find these vintage headphones that went to like a Discman or a Walkman, I always buy them because they sell. Even if they're broken, they'll still sell. Now, broken ones don't sell for as much, but I think people like them because they can still purchase them to repair them, or maybe they want to use it for a costume or something, or for collecting purposes. But these always sell for me. But these particular headphones actually worked. I tested them, and I was able to sell it for $14.99 plus the cost of shipping. My cost for this is under $1. I got it at a yard sale. This Gloria Estefan album sold for $24.99 plus the cost of shipping, but what made this one valuable is that it was sealed. So I don't know too much about vinyl, but I always still look at them to see if anything stands out to me, or if I see anything that's sealed, any sort of media that is factory sealed, I will always take a moment to look it up. This one in particular sold for $24.99 plus the cost of shipping. I wanted to show you these because these were my shirts, and I just love when I sell my stuff. So things that I bought for myself that I wore and enjoy it for a while, and then just listed it on eBay. So this lot sold for $10 plus the cost of shipping. So I got some money back for stuff that I used and enjoy and wore for a while. And you know, it's so much better than just donating it or throwing it away. And if you're ever low on inventory, a really great idea is just to like go through your house and pull things out. You'll find so many things around your house that you don't need that you can sell. The last item I have to show for you is these placemats for Beauty and the Beast. These are vintage from the 90s. When I saw them, my heart fell to the floor because I was a huge Beauty and the Beast fan in the 90s when I was a little girl, and I wanted all things Beauty and the Beast, and I can remember these, and I'm not sure if I own them or if they were just something I've seen at the store that I wanted, or someone I knew had them, but I knew that I recognized them. So I like thought about keeping them, and I go through this all the time. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm like this with Disney stuff, and especially with vintage Disney stuff, things from my childhood. It's really hard to sell, but you know what, I ended up selling them $17.99 plus shipping. I was really happy with the sale. I got these in an estate sale. I think I paid $1 a piece, and you know, it was really cool to own these because it took a while for it to sell. I mean, I feel like it was at least 6 months, so it was really cool to own them for a short time and then just send them on off, because it's just like, really, what am I going to do with this stuff, right? Okay, now I'm going to show you a quick haul. I went to Savers. I only had about 30 minutes to spare, so it was one of those like run in, run out type things. When I got there, there was absolutely no shopping carts, which I think actually helped me to go fast and not pick up junk. And you know, I think I may be using this strategy again in the future when I'm telling myself this is just a quick trip, because when you have that cart, it's harder to be more disciplined, versus if you have to carry this stuff, you're like, okay, it's time to go. So that was the situation for me. I only bought what I could carry, and I had a coupon for 30% off all toys, so I was kind of mostly just looking at toys anyways. So I'll show you what I got. This first one, I'm kind of worried about. I'm not sure if this was a good pickup or not. It's Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. This is the Disney animator. So she was probably either bought at the Disney store or at Disneyland, because that's where they sell them. And I did kind of pay up for this. It was $8.99, but like I said, I got 30% off her. I've sold her before, and that was why I grabbed her. But the thing is that it was at least a year ago that I sold her. And her hair was in much better condition, and I believe she had her pet that went with her. So there's a few things that, like, I don't know. We'll see. I just couldn't pass her. She's so cute. And then I bought Jack Skeleton. What I really liked about this one is that it is a Disney Parks plush, and the Disney Park plushes do pretty good. I did a quick search and it looked like the comps were good. I paid $5.99 for him, and then of course the 30% off of that. And then I brought this bag of ponies. It comes with, I think, 2 My Little Ponies. Actually, I was just gonna open it. I paid $5.50 for the whole bag, and then the 30% off, but it's like a, sorry. What am I doing? Sorry about that, guys. My phone was falling. So it's a little bit more unique. And then it came with these that I don't know what they are. Let's see. There's some words on here that I can't tell, but it looks like they're from 2016. But look at how, sorry, the camera's kind of off right now. Look at how pretty they are. I have no idea what they're worth. And then this was the other My Little Pony. See how pretty she is? I don't know. This was a little bit of a gamble, but I know that it was listed for a good price, so I grabbed it. And then the last item, which I think may be the item that's worth the most, is this. This is a gymnastic pole thingy. But it was sitting up on the very top shelf of the toy stuff. But I could see, I was like, that kind of looks like good quality. So I kind of touched it. I was like, oh, it's heavy. I wonder if it's American Girl doll. And then I lifted it up and checked. And sure enough, American Girl doll. Here are the stickers. And it was only $6. But the comps on it looked like it was pretty dang good. This is really, really heavy. So yeah, that's what it, see, American Girl doll. It's really heavy. There's a couple little like scuffs. It's definitely not in the perfect condition, but I believe I could. I don't know. I'm hopeful to make like $50 off of it, but I guess we'll see. I just don't really know. I am going to be listing somewhere on here, probably up there. Oh, quick story. So when I went to check out at Savers, I actually have found like this foldable Barbie house. I wasn't like, I have to have it, but I kind of wanted it. And it didn't have a price on it. So I brought it up with me to the cashier, and the Savers is all self-checkout, right? But they do have some employees that stand back there. Sorry, the lighting's just so weird in here. I think because of the sun. And I asked them for a price check, and the girl was like, I'm sorry, but if it doesn't have a price on it, I can't sell it. And I was like, so you can't sell this to me? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And then she goes, you want me to ask my manager? I'm like, yeah, that would be awesome. And I'm thinking the manager is going to come and be like, oh yeah, you know, we'll sell it to you for this price, or, you know, let me just take it to the back and ask them, or blah, whatever it is that she had to do. She brings the manager over, and like both of these girls look like they're probably like 16 years old, and their manager was like 16 years old, and she was like, unfortunately, we cannot sell this to you, sorry. And then like takes it and like walks away with it. And I'm just like, that's the stupidest freaking thing I've ever heard of in my life. So basically, you don't want to make any money off of this free item that you just got. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. I know this was a shorter video than usual, but this time of year it's just crazy, and I'm just doing my best to do all the things. I hope everybody is having a great holiday. Do everything with grace and love, and you will be so successful at all you do. And then never forget that when you thrift upon a star, all your dreams will come true. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. So it's like a sea dragon, a horse, fish, dragon, whatever the heck they're called.